What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and we are here with some more Cricket 24 content for you guys. If you missed the last episode, we had a couple of stinking innings, but we finished with a big 156 not out in a one-dayer. Absurdities. But we are going to jump into today's match against Swan Hill here. So if you are new to the channel and want to keep seeing more Cricket 24 content, be sure to hit the subscribe button up in the top corner of your screen. And if you are enjoying the content, make sure to give us a like down below. If we get this video to 1,000 likes, we will be giving away a Virat Kohli bat. So you have to be subscribed and to be in the running for the bat, I guess. And we are still batting at 5, and we have improved our selection status to only be a fair way off. So we could be in the big leagues sooner than you think. And we lose the toss. And what is Swan Hill going to do here? They have chosen to bat. So I am hoping we can make it back-to-back tons in consecutive games. We roll them for peanuts. And we're going to come out there basically being ahead of the score. And we did improve our average by 5 with that big knock in the last game. So more coming in. We trail by 3. Devnath, 77 off 124. Very good knock. And we're just going to pull that one away. And every game of this last few matches, so the T20, the last 3-day match, the T20 and the one day, we all got off the mark with a boundary. And we do continue that trend. We finally spat out what we wanted to say, boys. And it is looking good. And we pull that one away again, and that's just going to be a 2. We'll take that. Very expensive over 7 off it in a 3-day match. And we have a chance. We could get a humongous score here, lads. We will see what we can do, though, to get there. And we punch that one down to fine leg, and that is rocketed away to the boundary. And that's a no ball, so we're 5 off, 0 balls in the over. Lead of 8. I do like how juicy those gaps on the leg side are as well, boys. So more comes in again after the dot ball. We play and miss. I'm really trying to exploit that field. They still have about 6 slips in place. I know it's an exaggeration, but when you're down, you probably want to be a bit more conservative, I guess. Oh, no. Thankfully, he went mine, because I reckon Devnath would have been gone up the other end. And it's been a bit more economical since the first ball of the over being a 5. We clip that off the pads, and that's another no ball. He needs to work on that run up, our boy, more. So, Livingston, now the spinner. This is my kryptonite, as we are all well aware of. We just take that off the pads, and that's going to be a 2. We might as well take all the runs we can get, really, boys. We're going to have to get better against spin eventually, so 13 off 8 here. I like the gap down at fine leg again. And we go for it, and it is gone. So 4 more to the board. And that's huge. That doesn't look like Billy Bowden, but apparently it is. So I'm the GOAT umpires of my generation. No run there. And we just edge that. I did try and pinch a run when he misfielded. But it is all good. Livingston, none for 11. 6 off his first 3 balls. And we have plucked out short cover. That is awful. Hopefully we get rolled for a cheapish number so we get a bit more batting time in the next innings. But I think we should win this match quite comfortably, really, based on their position. Yeah, we don't even go a wicket down in the last. So Devnath was really the only player that made runs in that match in the first 3 innings anyway. So We are going to jump into another match, the T20. So we do want to put some form together, boys. And it's going to be Swan Hill again. So I will see you at the toss. So back at the toss in the T20 match. And Swan Hill have called heads. And are they going to win the toss? No, they're not. So what are we going to do? Hopefully it is bat first. I do want to make as many runs as I can today. And short cover has been our kryptonite in this series to date. We're not going to be getting much of a bat here. Well, we lose 3 quick ones. So 6.1 overs in. We could get a real percentage booster here, though. A target of 124. I thought they made a lot less than that. I'm not going to lie. So we actually do have a bit of work on our hands. Average of 44. We are 2 fresh batters at the wicket as well. So we get a juicy full ball to just hit down the ground for 4. And this is the first of our games, which we didn't score a boundary off our first ball, but it is the second that brings it. So 2 for 31 off his 3 overs. He's been quite expensive. And we do fuck that royally. We try to go over cover, and cover is our kryptonite, as you have been made aware, boys. And we do win the match, thankfully. And Grayson had an innings of 5 for 22 with the ball. So very good little spell by him, but it wasn't good enough for them, unfortunately for them. Anyway, we will do one more game here, and it will be against Shepparton. I hope it's only one more game, because if it isn't, it means I've had an absolute mare. So I do need to start making runs. I want to make the big leagues soon enough. And we're going to be at 5. So we call, or they call tails, sorry. And we win the toss. So good signs for the franchise. We choose to bowl. So we'll know what we need to get at least. That is the positives. And hopefully it's not too many, so we can red ink it. We're 3 for 80. Fuck, we've played 40 matches, which is just crazy. Average of 42. It has gone down this episode, but we need 225 more runs. And we punch him down the ground, and that's going to be 2 to start. At least maybe a 4. Thank you. 4 bickies, please. And stick that up your Blake. So I'm not too disheartened by this start. Wanted that straight up, but we hit it to mid off, and that's a bit annoying. And we pull that one away. That's just going to be a single, boys. And if we keep our wickets in hand, we easily get to this score. We are going at a very quick run rate. 5.06, sorry. Not really the quickest run rate, but still claim it. And we're going to leave that one. We don't want to barb anything outside the off peg. And let's see what Creswick can do with us batting with him today. We clip that away. That's going to be 4. And that square region is looking juicy today. So, bit of a gap between short fine and backward square leg. And no need to throw our hands at that one. We will just take a dot. No run there either. So we're just being a bit more conservative, I guess. And I really need our average to go back up. I want to be making it to the state level of cricket. So we're going to need some runs to do so. And we clip that one away. And that's another boundary, I think. And is. So we take that. And awesome scenes for us. 9 off the over so far for Nurse. It's been quite expensive considering what he has been delivering. We get a bit of willow on that, and you cannot possibly give that. Just insanity if the ump went like that to me, so it's all good though. And we clip that one again for 4. Save your legs, lads. And that is 13 coming off the over. That fine leg needs to be put there, boys. You know that's my only shot. And we did go hard at it. We were going the lofted route as well. They have put a short fine in there, though. She's quite annoying. As we punch that down the ground, it's going to be a double at least. If we run hard, it is. And we do. So 19 off 11. Claim it. Where do I want to hit this one? We're just going to pull that one away and try and pick up 2. And we do. That's a decent bit of fielding still down there at fine leg, but it doesn't stop us from getting back for that one. Blakey coming in. We get a bit of willow on that. They're going to appeal, but we have middled that. And Rushworth into the attack now. So the run rate isn't the issue at the moment. We just need to keep our wickets intact. We punch that down to fine, and that's going to be an easy single. So we are 12 minutes in. I will probably make this the final part of this episode unless we go out here, which I really don't want to do. That square region again looking good. And we punch it into there, and that's going to be 4 more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's a terrible bit of fielding. We are batting so far down our crease. It doesn't matter, though. It's been working for us. As we flick that one up and over, that is 6 bickies down over fine legs, gone. I would like to know how far that was. No run. We tried to ramp that. I realized if you play a short ball with a flick shot, it tries to ramp it. So I do sometimes try and do it. Just because it does look sort of cool on the wagon wheel. But 33 off 17. We punch that down. That's going to be at least a single. And we're going to push 2. Got to run hard. I thought that was going the bowler's end. And I was not ready to have to dive there. Bit of panic going on there. But Morrison comes in now. 2 off his first ball. No run. So 100 still technically on the cards. We have 97 runs to play with. And we're already 35% of the way there. Ooh, that's ugly. The good, the bad, and the ugly. We have been pretty ugly this over, though. So we might want to improve on that. As we do clip him over fine leg. And that's going to be 6 bickies. That's the lovely side of things, boys. And the bad has hopefully been pushed aside. No run. So I am recording this on the 23rd of June, by the way. Last night, there was the India versus England test, and I saw Harry Brook ended up getting caught on 99, which was a bit unlucky. One of the great batsmen of this era, I am tipping. He is an absolute star in the making. Unfortunately, he did not get that ton. I do like seeing records being broken. So it would have been cool to see him push another ton into the stats, and fingers crossed. But Rashad Pant making his first 100 in a few years, I believe it is. And he did a little backflipper, I think I recall. So that was pretty cool also. But I am keen. 3 days' time, there will be the new series between the Aussies and the West Indies. And that will be an interesting one. It will be a tough one for the Aussies, especially in the Caribbean. We just can't hit it to save ourselves at the moment, boys. This is not good batting. But yeah, I'm glad Constas is getting a gig. Marnus a bit unlucky, I think. Especially considering how much talent he has got. I know like he hasn't been in good form, but his talent is without question there. And he's only 30, so Bit wild to me. I don't think we have a better option than him. I do like to see Inglis in the side, I guess, though, so that is pretty cool. And that's going to be punched through fine leg. Thank you, boys, for coming. And Rushworth copping that boundary against his name. He's been quite economical as well here, actually. That's a no ball. We're going to push for 2 because, well, might as well. Free hit coming. So anything to be on strike for that is a good thing. We're going to come down the crease and we're going to pound it back over his head. Over covers, I think. And that's just going to be a single at the worst. Probably a 4. Very poorly timed, but the result is still okay. And we bring up the bat raise 50 to the book. And hopefully selectors are starting to take notice of our potential, I guess. That's going to be creamed down the ground again for a 4. A lot coming off this over so far. 15 to be exact. And only 3 balls have been bowled. We punch that one down again. That's going to be another 2. So making it 17 off the over. And as we weren't running to the danger end, that is just a free extra run there. No run. And it isn't given a wide. Bummer. We're going to just block and run here, I reckon. Get our stamina back and off. Get on strike for the next over. Oh no, that didn't work out as well as I planned. That was very ordinary by me, I'm not going to lie. As you can see, our wagon wheel very simple today. Nothing through cover, nothing through mid-wicket, nothing through point. It is all fine leg and straight. We unfortunately are running our teammates out quite frequently these days, though. And that wasn't what we wanted to do there, but we are playing the V quite well. So that's going to be 4 as well. And moves us on to 63, not out. Phil Hughes will be remembered on that. Morrison comes in. And that's going to be punched. We're going to go for 2 here. Oh, no. That's danger end for us. And I was anxious that we were going to get run out there. So we don't want to lose another wicket. It would really put the pressure on our lower order. And 7 down, don't really know how to bat. So we're going to clip that one away for a single and just regather our mindset and get in a better frame of mind to do well and continue on to 100, hopefully. We still need 50 runs here, so we can definitely get there. As we punch that over cover, will it beat him? Yes, it will. I had my heart in my mouth for a second there. Wow, 12 off the over so far, and we're going to finish it off here with either a single or a boundary. I can sense it. And it is the latter of the 2 options. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's another big boundary. So Rushworth coming in, and he has had a very tidy over, but a single off the last could make it expensive. That's a no ball. We're going to push it 2. And I am cool with that. I wanted the free hit. I'm not going to lie. I was completely burning whoever it was up the other end there. I needed the free hit, boys. Haters going to hate. As we clip that one away for 4. So we've burnt 2 teammates to date. And it isn't the best. We're going to get a drinks break. And our boy probably wants to poison our water because we are just shafting our team left, right, and center. But he's good for the energy. We punch that down, and that's going to be another 2. And we're only going to settle for 2. We don't want to run anyone else out. Still needing the 40 to win here, boys. I'm going to come down a touch more. And we flick that one away. Put those arms up. 6 bickies. Thank you. We're on to one of the nervous numbers in Australian cricket. 87. It's a number a lot of batsmen tend to find themselves getting out on. Not us, though. We clipped that for 4, and that last 6 we hit was only 64 meters, which is absurdly small. But we will take it still. It is a short boundary down there. But we are 91, not out. And we are really starting to hair along here. And uh-oh. That's number 3 we have burnt today. Uh-oh. We are going to have some consultations in the dressing room after this. We have blown 3 of our batting partners. That sounds really bad, that sentence as well. We clip that one away. We're just going to take ourselves off strike and not run anyone else out this over, hopefully. But you never know. Oh, 3 hit it would have been 2. Disaster. We do only need 25 to win, though. No run. Morrison has been quite expensive to date. Oh, no. Not again. Not again. Oh, thankfully. Okay, we're not even going to try and push that one. So we're only 1 strike of the willow away, theoretically, from our ton here. And this could be back-to-back episodes with 100 in them. Could be. We aren't guaranteed of it, though. We're going to hit a 2 there. And bringing it only 1 blow of the blade. And that blow can be a 4 now, not a 6. So that is always good. 96 of 49 deliveries. It has been an impressive innings to date, and we're going to push a 2 here. And have we learned from our mistakes? Yes, we have. We don't run our boy Calhoun out. So 2 to get to our milestone here, boys. And One Day is our specialty by the look of it, because we aren't going to get another single there. And we are the closest you can be to 100 without being at 100, so got 17 overs remaining. Rushworth coming in. And that's milked away. And no run. We're not even gonna play getting a run out on 100. Big knock though. And this is good for our career. That is for sure. So we only need the 16 to win now. Now we can sort of lash our hands away at it as we play and miss. Maybe we just go red ink it. This has been a better season than our first few. Oh, that's gross. So Morrison is tidying up those figures slightly. We are going to punch him down the ground for 4. Thank you very much, Morrison, for that. Give me. Wouldn't mind a free hit here as well. That would be nice. No run. That's a good little area you're bowling out there, sir. And we flick that one. It's going to be caught. That is unfortunate. I wanted the red ink out for 104, and that's a good knock minus the 3 burns of my teammates. And we will go and not win man of the match somehow. Laylaw getting that with his 5. Gee, 5 for 44 should not get you man of the match. But anyway, we did burn 3 teammates, so we probably didn't deserve it anyway. But we will wrap the video up here. So if you are new to the channel and enjoyed what you saw there, boys, be sure to hit the big subscribe button up there. We have improved our rating in that corner there to a 69. Lovely number. But if you want to keep seeing more, give us a big thumbs up down below. We are still a fair way off. And our form is getting better. So what are our stats for this season? Let's exit that. Let's have a quick little squiz. So in 2025, so we're averaging 55 with the Willow. Last year we averaged 49. So we've gone from 36 to 49 to 55. We haven't had a 50 this year. We've just had the 200s, and we will cop that on the chin. Average sitting at 44.62. But if you are new to the channel, be sure to give us a like down below. 1,000 likes on this video will win you a Virat Kohli jersey. But I'll get on to the recording of the next episode. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Legends!